Good morning. It is the 27th of September in 2023, and almost a year ago I finished the top half of the Superior Hiking Trail here in Silver Bay and stayed at the Mariner. And now I am heading from the Mariner Hotel back up to the trailhead at Penn Avenue to begin the bottom half of the trail. When I got off the trail last time, I ended up with a stress fracture in my foot that took a long time to heal, and wasn't able to finish last year, but I'm looking forward to getting a chance to get out and finish the trail here in the next few days. And so looking forward to what lies ahead, and join along on the journey with me. So even though they didn't call for rain today, there is a little bit of a mist. It's about just under 60 degrees as I make my way up to the trailhead. So I've made it up to where I got off trail last year, and now it's time to head across the road and continue south. So I'm about 0.6 miles in on the trip, and even though there was maybe a 0.6% chance of rain today, it's raining, so I'm a little damp, and the rocks are definitely slippery, and the rain over the last few days, there is definitely mud on the trail. So good thing I got a head start, and going to take it slow and steady and try and make it all in one piece. Not many views today. Made it to this outcropping. I've been hiking for a little over an hour, and I think I've gone at least 2 miles on the trail. But I wanted to mention, so when I'm for safety, I'm using the Zoleo communicator and using it to check in. Usually every hour I try and hit the check button so that my loved ones know I'm okay. And then for navigation, the official app for navigation on the Superior Hiking Trail is the Avenza app, and so I'm using that, and I just crossed from one of the maps in the section C to the next as I get closer to Beaver Bay. So deciding to drop a map from the list as I've been moving from the Northern Terminus south. And then for statistics and overall distance and stuff, I'm using the Gaia app. The Gaia app does have the campsites on the SHT, but they are not all marked correctly, and so definitely recommend getting the Avenza apps to navigate on the trail. So on my last hike, over those 13 days, I had rain one night, pretty big storm, but other than that, it was pretty dry. And so here on day 14, I'm getting to embrace the suck and enjoy the rain. So it's kind of nice to get out of the rain for a little bit, stretch, and get ready for what lies ahead. This is the Gitchigami State Trail tunnel going under the railroad tracks. This tree growing right on top of the rock. Pretty impressive. So it's about 10:18 and I have about 7.3 miles left in the day to get to the Chapins Ridge, which is where I wanted to get to tonight. Looks like the next campsite's 3.7, so that might be a good place to break for lunch and see how I'm feeling. And Split Rock, that would be quite a bit. So not sure I want to do that, but I also want to get far enough down the trail where the weather isn't going to mess up the hike. So we'll see. So just heard some gunshots, which makes me feel pretty good about my fashion choice. Time for lunch. Today's lunch includes some summer sausage and cheddar Gruyere cheese, a little mayo, some corn chips, and raw carrots. So I'm just finishing lunch and heading back out. Got a little over 3 miles left to go. It's just about 1:13. But I think that might be good for the first day. Don't want to overdo it. I am a little concerned about tomorrow with the Split Rock River crossing as well as the Gooseberry crossing, which sounds like it might not be as safe right now, so might require some extra walking and might have to readjust some plans. But otherwise, we're feeling good, and it was good to rest and have some sustenance, and off we go. check it out. Looks like it'll do. So here's the pitch tonight. Lots of roots and things, but that was the flattest space available. So this turkey dinner recipe comes from the Hungry Hiker on YouTube. Take a cup of stovetop stuffing, half a cup of instant mashed potatoes, some turkey jerky, and French fried onions, and put all the dry ingredients together, and then in a little bit I'm getting this cup and a half of boiling water going, and then we'll let it sit for a bit and heat up. Okay, that's going to wrap it up for day 14 on the trail. Got about 11 miles in and made it to Chapins Ridge, and feel pretty good. Learned that I can make it 11 miles without falling down in wet, slippery, greasy trail, and that sometimes you got to walk through water. But overall, did pretty well. Trying a new bear hang with an sack this time, and that seems to be working. And so happy about that. But with that, keep on learning, and we'll see you down the trail.